Hi everyone, my name is Ashlie, Ashlie, and please don't forget to subscribe to me. You'll have all your reviews. I do a lot of makeup related stuff around here. You'll love it. Today for the meat and potatoes, I have the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. It has hyaluronic acid, watermelon oil. So if you like today's look, watch my video, and if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and click the little bell next to the subscribe button to get notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, get comfortable and let's get right into the video. So here is the foundation. I absolutely love the packaging. It is in a nice glass bottle. It has a beautiful pump. I will show you what it looks like. See, blended in, it gives such a natural, dewy, beautiful finish. The Catrice True Skin Foundation is $11 on Amazon. That's where I bought her. It is a hydrating foundation because it has hyaluronic acid and watermelon seed. It melts into the skin for a real skin finish. It has 4.4 stars on CatriceCosmetics.com. Its claims are long wearing, medium but buildable to full coverage, helps cover blemishes, dark circles, redness without settling into fine lines and wrinkles. It is a vegan foundation. There is 20 different shades, which is really, really good. They also have a shade finder on their website in case you're not really sure which shade to pick for you. They will help you. It's supposed to be very, very lightweight, like you're not wearing anything on your face. Your skin's still gonna be able to breathe through it. It's supposed to have a natural matte finish, but if it's a real true skin-like, then maybe it's supposed to have a little dew. I guess we're gonna find out. I can't wait to try it. I've been wanting that for so long. First, I'm gonna go in with the Marshmallow primer from NYX. This girl's a little pricey, but she has been lasting me for quite some time because you don't have to use a lot of product. She is very, very sweet smelling. It smells just like marshmallows. You can't beat that. I'm gonna put it even under here. I'm just gonna put this all over my face. I really hope my brother's costume comes in on time because Halloween is Sunday and he only has half of his costume. I'm really, really nervous. I mean, he has a lot of older masks, so that might be nice, but we only got his jumpsuit. We don't have his mask yet. That's supposed to come from like Japan or something. So I'm really hoping that it comes in soon. I'm getting nervous because he was so excited, and my mom paid an extra $10 in shipping, so they would have expedited it. Apparently not. I'm going to put a couple of dots of this. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. Here's what she looks like. She's got a big doe foot. I never put concealer on my eyelids, but today we are. The big fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to blend her out all over the lid and under the eye. Let alone with summer flying by, fall has seemed to be flying by as well. I don't know where October went. It was just like, where'd you go? I feel like we're almost in winter already because it's going to be November 1st on Monday. Like already, I don't know where this whole year went. Ever since COVID, it's just been like flying by. Okay, with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder, I'm going to set the eyes so she don't crease. My eyes are still burning because I made burgers today for my mom, little brother, my grandparents, because I always cook for everyone when I come here about 2 times a week. And my mom chopped up onions for me because Lord knows I can't do it. It just burns my eyes way too much. So she chopped up the onions and my eyes are still stinging, and that was well over an hour ago. I had the ventilation on over the stove. Still lingering, let me tell you. Okay, for eyeshadow today, I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild In Love with Cocoa. I love this palette because it is just so natural. It has all the neutral colors. All right, so I'm going to start with this shade in here for the transition. This is also one of my favorite palettes at the moment from the drugstore. It is very pigmented. I've tried it quite a few times and it lasts all day. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't move anywhere. Can't believe it's getting so dark this early. I think it's 6 o'clock and it's dark outside right now. That's when you know winter is getting closer. Okay, there's my transition. I'm going to darken it a little bit with the shade right here. I'm just focusing this darker one on the outer V. You go up in the crease, down on the top of the lashes, and it creates that V on the outside. Do that on both sides. I don't know recently, but Wet n Wild and Maybelline have just been calling my name. Their products, their formulas, everything has been so good. Then I hear all the people raving about this foundation and it's only $11, which is cheaper than most of the foundations even at Walgreens. So why not? I actually right now have a skin cleanser being sent to me in the mail right now that will be in one of my upcoming near future videos. Look out for that. I'm gonna go in with this right here. A lot of people just care about the makeup products, but you really got to take care of your skin too, because if you don't have a clean, nice canvas to work on, it's not going to be as fun doing your makeup. You always got to take care of your face and skin as well. It's very important. I'm going to deepen the outer portion with that, because pretty soon it's going to be too cold to want to do anything. One of my radio stations I've been listening to since I was a little kid. It just plays today's hits, but recently it's been playing a lot of throwbacks, like a lot of 90s music mixed in with the hits. I've been listening to that all the freaking time. I miss the older songs like from the 90s and just really throws me back. Love to reminisce with some old music and just talks about games we used to play, movies we used to watch, shows we used to watch. I'm just going to quickly clean up the edges. See for this edge versus that. This one's more blown out. I just wanted it more crisp today. I've been watching on Netflix Green Arrow. OMG, it is so good. It's an older show and they don't have it on anymore, but I've never seen it when it was out, so I'm like been getting so into it. I'm almost on season 2 finally. But I also want to watch a show, Power. It has like 50 Cent in it. That's on Hulu. I just got Hulu, so I really want to watch that. And one of the more naughtier shows I watch, but it's on Netflix. I love Shameless. If you haven't seen it, give it a try. You either gonna like it or you're gonna not like it, but I love it. I'm on the newer season that just came out on Netflix. It's so good. All right, I'm gonna go in with $1 Billion Brows. It's a universal brow pencil. I have it in a dark brown. I'm just gonna quickly comb the brows up. I just want to quickly fill in any areas that might be a little sparse with hair, just to make them look a little more fluff. Just go straight up with the pencil. Just keep up flicking motions throughout the entire brow. You don't ever just want to go down and make a line. It just makes it look too boxy. You want to make it look as natural and fluffy as possible. I have learned that over learning how to do my makeup, that I used to make them so dark and boxy. It was so cringeworthy. I can't even look back at pictures and videos when I first started. Ooh. I'm trying to keep everything so natural. Okay, quickly comb her up.
Back in the browser on, whoop, back in the browser on, whoop, back in the browser on, whoop.
All right, let me stop. Do I want to put shimmer on or should I keep it matte? I've been kind of liking the new matte looks, but I'm going to keep it matte. I like the way it looks. I'm going to keep it. I tend to overthink everything. It's just who I am. I can't help that part either. So for the meat and potatoes, I got from Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation 10 Cool Cashmere. So I'm going to start applying this on the face and blending out and see how she looks. Start on this side. What do I want to use? I don't know if it's me being crazy. It seems like it's drying down really fast. So thank God I only did half of my face first. But it's not drying. It's not settling into any of my fine lines, which is a good thing. Let's jump onto this side. It does give a good medium coverage, which is awesome. Only in the summertime I wear light because I don't need as much coverage and it's really hot and you're sweating. But when it starts getting cooler, like fall, I like to have more coverage. It covers more of my redness, trouble areas. It does. It looks really good. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything. It is very weightless. It looks so good on the skin. I really like it with even just one layer, but for the sake of the video, I do want to see if it builds up. Put another dot on both cheeks. But look at this sorcery. All of my redness, like, is gone. Wow. I can't get over that. It said medium to buildable, but I would say it's definitely a high medium to full coverage with even just the first application, like your first layer. I love the way this looks on my skin. Girl, I just can't stop looking at myself. I'm like, girl, you look fine. Yeah, your number. All right. So I'll see how it keeps settling because I did put it under my eyes a little. I'll see if it settles into fine lines and wrinkles, how it dries down. So far, I would give it 5 stars. It feels very hydrating. It didn't give me any dry patches, didn't have any settling into certain areas other foundations usually do. So that's a plus for me. And it does have a slight dew finish still. It's not completely matte. Okay, it's not. It is a very natural finish, which I really like. So you can have a natural finish with a beautiful, beautiful medium to full coverage. I like it. I'm gonna go in and set it just a little bit with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I've been really loving her too. I've been using her just about every day. Her and my number 7 setting powder, they're my favorites. I'm gonna go in with this big guy. It looks like a rose on top. I love it. This is from It Brushes from Ulta. They always go on sale at Ulta, so I always just keep my eye out. Just gonna go in and tap this big girl all over. I just dip it in just a little, not too much, and I flick most of it back off. You don't want to go in with too much. You need to just spread her all over. You don't want too much because then it'll just look dry. I don't want her to look dry, and I still want to keep that dewiness in place. This powder is very, very affordable from the drugstore, and it is a big jar of it. So if you don't have this, I suggest you go try it out. For bronzer, I have the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder in medium tone. Got her from Ulta as well. I love Ulta. Love me some Ulta trips. My husband don't like when I go to Ulta, but I like when I go to Ulta. It has such a good coconut smell to it. I really love when my makeup products smell like coconut. Like a lot of the Physicians Formula makeup has that scent in it. I was never a huge fan of coconut till I started doing my makeup because it seems a lot of products have that scent, whether it's like the sunscreen, summery, beachy feel, or just coconut in general. It smells so refreshing. For blush, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Extra Glazed Cheek Palettes. It has 3 blushes and highlights. I'm going to go in with this pink down here, which is Strawberry Strudel. So I'm going to go in with this pink. It's pigmented, so I'm only going in with a little bit. I'm going to use the highlighter as well, which is Pink Velvet. Just put a little bit on the top of my cheekbones. I have such bad post-nasal drip. It's like a ball of mucus and I just can't get it away. I've been trying different nasal sprays, allergy meds. I hate the change of season sometime. It's not fun. To blend all that together, I'm just going to go in with my sponge one last time and tap it all into the skin. But this is such a good palette for an everyday wear. I would wear this look every single day of the week. So I'm going to go back into that palette and finish up my bottom brow line. If I can open this packaging, why aren't my fingers working? Come on. Got it. Got it. Tricked you. I'm going to go in with these colors right here and just mix them in. And I forgot to tell you that this eyeshadow palette smells just like hot chocolate. Take more of that shimmer just for the inner corners with this smaller brush. So I want to just more so press it on in there. Okay, one last time with the first brush that I went with the transition. I'm just going to go make sure everything's blended in together with no extra product, just using whatever was left over on the brush. Don't mind me, my eyes just water all the time. It's frustrating. It gets very frustrating, especially in the morning when I'm trying to do my wings and these girls just don't want to cooperate. I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Ink It's in 230 black ink just to do the bottoms of my eyeballs, my waterlines. For mascara, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Big Mood. It has a nice big fluffy applicator. You could tell right here. So I'm going to go put this on really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and the mascara is on. For lip liner today, I'm going to go in with the Morphe Sweet Tea. It is the perfect nude. And for lipstick, I have the Pat McGrath Labs in Valletta 406. Like the perfect pinky nude. Oh, soft and buttery. Going with the Morphe Continue. That's empty. Let's try this one. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and you could tell we like this if it's empty. You have products that is empty. Clearly, they were doing something right. Okay, for this Catrice True Skin Foundation, I have to say, if I had to rate it with 5 stars, I would give it 5 stars. There is nothing bad I have to say about it. It is doing everything that it had claimed to do. The only thing I can't judge it on at this time is the long wearing. But ever since applying it, it has not went into my fine lines and wrinkles. It did cover my dark circles around my eyes, my blemishes, all my pimples that I have breaking out all over my chin right now. So it is definitely doing a really, really good job. She's looking glowy. So I definitely highly suggest for $11, you try this out. I would suggest you get a little butt in your car and you go get this, or go on your computer to Amazon, which is where I got mine, Amazon Prime, $11, and then you have this and you will fall in love. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I will see you all on my next review. Bye, y'all.